matter. I'll still keep my camera on.
Okay, so today I'm going to teach my friend how to use Gdevelop. Had any experience of Gdevelop before?
No.
So Gdevelop is basically an open source game engine. It it also doesn't even require you to code.
Wait, what? Then how do you make games?
You make games using things called blocks, just like Scratch.
Oh, that's nice. Can you please teach me how to make games in Gdevelop?
Yes, it's also very easy. You can also publish your games to the GD Game Store.
Wow.
Yes. Well, if you can spend $25, your game can even go to the Play Store.
No way. So you're telling me just for $25 I can publish my game for people to download?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And with Gdevelop, if you want to, you can even publish your games to online online platforms like Poki.
Ooh, that's also equally as cool.
Well, what if you have a bit of JavaScript experience? You can do that as well.
No way.
Gdevelop even has tutorials to make sure that you never run out of ideas to make a game.
Let's go. That's exactly what I need. Now, can you please teach me?
Yes. Well, let's give a short example. What if you have mastered Gdevelop and you really want to teach people? Vivan, what are you gonna do in this situation?
Well, I don't really know.
Well, you know what's shocking? You can there's a teach section right here. You can
So that
teach.
you can open like learning lessons for people to watch, right?
Yes. Why not? Co-op multiplayer that also exists.
Nice. Now I can make the dream multiplayer game I've always wanted.
Yes, you definitely can. And here's a cool but small feature. You see this? If I want to delete one of my games and let's say you accidentally click on it, then Gdevelop makes sure it does not happen by making you type delete. This makes sure that you were sure to make it happen.
That's a handy feature. Because once I deleted one of my Scratch projects by mistake.
That is not good for you, Vivan. Well, shall we start with a new game?
Yes, definitely.
Well, look at this new feature. You can even prototype with AI.
What?
Yes, Gdevelop is giving you an AI agent.
That's too cool to be even true.
See, I told you. Gdevelop gives a variety of funny names for your project. Let's. Ha! This one's funny.
Demonic cake. I bet that.
Okay, let's start. I'm creating a desktop and mobile laptop.
Okay.
I think I want to teach you the basics. The player moving, jumping.
Oh, okay.
With this, you can make beautiful 2D and 3D games.
Nice.
Look here, this is the screen.
So this is where I basically make my game, right?
Yes. And you even have a section for global variables, scenes, extensions, and all of that.
Oh, so that's for like people who are like pros.
Yeah, but not only pros. You see this global variables?
Yes.
Anybody can use it.
Wow.
Now, let's click here to add an object. Then let's
Okay.
click on new object from scratch. And then
Nice.
you can click on a 3D model or a 2D
Okay.
sprite based on what you want. Let me just
Oh,
choose a not a project resource. Let's choose a file. And I'm just gonna go to my downloads. Let's see. Let's make sure this looks very good. Hmm. Let's see. Well, let's say that you don't have a file. You think that's a problem, right? Right, Vivan?
yeah. Then how are we gonna make a game?
Well, because if you get a 2D sprite, you can even create it with Piskel. Do you know what Piskel is?
Now, what's that?
It's
No.
basically Canva but for Gdevelop.
Ooh.
So
So
look
you
here.
can make your own art in here and then you can publish it, right?
Yeah, look. For example, my secondary mouse color is currently red. So if I right click and drag, that means I can make something red. But if I left click and drag, I can make something blue. I mean black.
Nice.
So,
So it's easier to switch colors.
yes, and there are even frames.
So frames are for like animations, right?
Yes, I just love this. And it's going to import your project. Once it is complete, you have these three animations.
Vihas, I have a question.
Yeah,
What happens if you're too bad at drawing and you can't make a sprite exactly how you want it to look?
well, that's okay because Gdevelop has a custom sprite model. Look here, when I go to the asset store and let me
Okay.
just go to the home, you can see there are many of them. Virtual visual effects, backgrounds, props, characters, and much more. Let us go to
Exactly.
characters. Let's say I want these teeny tiny cute characters and these ones. Well, we have female characters, male characters, and if you can choose the right one, there are even robot characters.
Nah. I can now make a robot apocalypse.
Yes, and there are even animations. Look at this,
Oh, that's so cool.
right?
Yeah.
What if you wanted something really specific and it's not even in the asset store? You think that's a problem?
Yeah, because you can't and put it
Yes.
in my game.
Yes, why not?
That's fire!
But let me just preview this game real quick. I'm going to try and use the arrow keys to try and move. Let's just check what happens. Huh? Why does nothing happen? Can you guess what is
I
on?
don't know. Maybe it's because you didn't program it.
Yes! But you can just right click on it, then click on edit behaviors. Then if you click on add a behavior, you see this platformer character
Yes.
that basically makes your character have keyboard controls.
Wait, so you're telling me I can skip all the coding and just click one button?
Yeah, but that's the problem. You see, has gravity now. So you might be saying, well, that's a problem. He's gonna float forever. Well, we have two
Well,
options to
that
change. Vivan, we can do two things. One, we can make the camera follow the player always,
nice.
or
But that still doesn't solve our falling issue.
yeah, or we can click on plus sign again and we can make a 3D box or a 2D box. You see this new object from scratch, 3D
Yes.
box, new 3D box, then click on apply.
Okay.
Then if we keep it,
Now we have a 3D box.
yes. And
Okay.
the best thing is that you can even change the model. And let's
That's
preview our
amazing.
game once again.
Wait, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
Isn't this a 2D game? How are there 3D objects in it?
Well, because Gdevelop is very smart and they decided that we want people to make games that are as efficient as they want. So they made it so that they can actually keep 3D things in 2D games.
That's like weird but cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's a problem. Why is our character still falling through the Gdevelop block? It's
Maybe
because
you have to
add a
tell it.
behavior.
Yeah. And you have to tell it that it's a solid block that the character can actually stand on.
Yeah, and let's add the platformer character, right?
Yeah.
Haha, no way, man. Then we will control the block. What?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
we have to add the platform.
Right.
And look here, they even give options like this.
Hmm.
Look, now if I preview my game, he's not going to become a ghost and fall through the block.
Okay, so then what's he
Wing,
gonna do?
wing. I can jump and move my character, as you can see.
Yo, that's fire!
But I'm going to teach you how to add this camera. So let's add an event.
Okay,
But before that, we have to go here, click on extension and add one. basically, like, do you know scratch pen extinction?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, this is basically like that, but there are thousands of them, not just a few.
Amazing.
Yes. And look here, if I go to camera, you see the smooth camera? This is the one.
Yeah, I do.
This smooth camera is there in every Gdevelop game.
So why is it so good that every develop game has it?
Well, it's because imagine an FPS game where the camera does not follow the player.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Then how are you going to
Exactly.
see who you are?
So you can see I just selected my character. Then I can say not in, and you can see the is falling. You see the is falling?
Yes, I do.
Well, that basically makes it so that if our guy is falling, then I want the camera to go right to him. So
Okay.
you can see here that there is a layers and camera.
Yeah.
And you see the centered a camera on an object. We click on
Yes.
that. We click on our character and okay. That's it. Now let's preview.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
So currently we are not going to be fall. See, look. You saw the camera go to him, right? Now the camera is not moving for just
Yes.
one reason. He is in the frame and he's not falling. But when he starts falling, the camera is going to start moving with him.
Nice.
Well, what if I wanted it so that I wanted to be moving as well?
I don't know how to do that.
Well, there is a handy dandy copy paste feature. If I right click on this, click on copy. Wait, let me copy the whole thing. That's gonna be better for us, right? Copy, and then if you paste, you see this? It's the same thing that comes. But
That's really cool.
we can change the male character is falling to guess.
How about male character is moving?
Yes. First, we have to go to male camera. Male character. Then we should click on. We should search is moving. Then you see you'll have the is moving platformer state. Okay. And boom.
So now let's test our game.
Yes. Shall I tell you one G develop trick that we just broke?
What?
The fact that we're testing our game after every feature. Don't do this. It's just wasting your time.
So then what should I do?
Do it every 2-3 features added.
Okay, that seems awesome.
Oh, this is my favorite thing that I always love doing. Won't it be cool if it's like if this guy is touching this only once, there will be a boom sound effect.
Yeah.
So I need male character 7 is in collision with new 3D box. That's it.
Okay.
Then I have to add 8 trigger ones. You might be asking, huh? What does the trigger once mean? Do you know what a trigger
What?
once means?
No, I've never even heard of it.
Well, it basically means like the first time it happened, then only it's gonna happen. But I'm going to make what I want it to be like it always happens. Is
Okay.
that okay? So you see
Yeah.
this spatial sound? 1 second.
Yes.
You see this? You have to click on play. You just have to search play. That's it.
Okay.
Play a sound
Nice.
and then create with JFXR.
So what is the JFXR?
It's basically, yeah, see? It's like that. It's a sound maker.
Dang.
So you can click on random. Wait. You can just random. No, not that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. But I feel like the sound is a tiny bit too much. So I want to save it because I can choose the volume here. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's beyond cool.
If you're a pro, you can even play a video. Yes, video.
So you can have it like when you complete a quest, a special video will play.
Yeah. Or if you want to prank your friends, you can rickroll them if they get an achievement. Okay, let's just keep this on 20 so that our players don't get hearing loss.
Yeah.
Always important, customer is always right.
Yeah, because most gamers put headphones on max volume.
That's a bit too much volume, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep a bit more. Fine. And
Nice.
you can even loop it.
Isn't that going to result in chaos?
Yeah, but let's say you have a calm music. Would you want to repeat it? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's to give a chill feel to your users. And now I love it when I can basically do a timer. That's like a dream come true. So if I click on this plus, then if you scroll down, you can see text. And if you change that text to 0 and then set this to timer, we'll just call it as timer. Fill the ID, okay?
Okay.
And we will apply it. Now I will take a timer and keep it there. Let me just increase the font size. Let's keep it a bit of a 70.
Okay.
Ivan, do you think that will look good?
Yeah, I think it's gonna look amazing.
Okay. Now here's a really important thing. You have to right click on this and then click. Wait 1 second. You see, there is something called a layers panel like this. So you can click on this object, and if I click on add a layer, I can add a layer that's called timer layer. And boom. Now if I remove this real quick, like I'm gonna remove this from my game. Whoa. And then I'm gonna keep it. So now this is gonna be on the timer layer. And if I click back here, then that should be the base. That should be the timer done. As you can see, if I hover over it, it says layer timer
That is insane. I never knew to do this with coding.
without coding.
Yeah, without.
And
Sorry, I just got a bit confused.
I can even create an actual timer. So I don't have to add it every second and make it look meh. So if you click on other conditions, timers and no, you can click on scene and at the beginning of the scene, okay? So that
Okay.
means when it starts, then I can start a timer.
Nice.
But that's not it.
Yes.
Yes. So
Now
let
gonna be done.
we're so close.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah, now we just have to click on timer and then text, and then you see the set to.
Yes, I do.
You have to write our timer is called timer, right? So
Yes.
timer, which is the name of our timer elapsed time. See,
Okay.
and we will do something like we will write the name of our timer. So the name of our timer was, well, timer, and we click on enter, and if we preview it, well, this is not working. Let us check. Now, you see this? I think the spelling might be wrong. This always happens. It's
Is it
okay.
because put those special mark symbols?
No. Oh yeah, wait. Ours is timer. But I understand. There is no such thing called timer. It's saying start the timer. But where is the timer? So what if we keep this? No. Yeah, let's keep this like this. And let me add another action. I want an action where basically the timer. I'll say this. Change the time
I
scale, no, not the time scale. So we can click on started scene timer
okay.
and just click on OK. And let's just check. So, Vivan, with this, you successfully learned the basics of Gdevelop. You learned how to create sprites, make sprites, 3D box, play sounds, create a timer, make a camera work. A camera work. Vivan, you know everything to